Trevor.
Satisfied, let's win the end zone. We're getting in the end zone. Don't be satisfied. Let's finish in the end zone.
Trevor drops. It's another blitz. Fires right corner of the end zone. There's Christian Kirk into the end zone. Touchdown.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Backseat Huddle podcast, episode 62. Today, I'm giving you the smackdown ass truth about the Jacksonville Jaguars. So this opinion that I'm going to give you might be just a little bit biased because I may have picked the Jaguars to represent the AFC. So if you want a positive spin on the Jaguars, this is your fucking video. I'm going to ask you a question about the Jaguars, and then I'm going to give you the answer to this question because I'm a nice guy and I know everything. So here's the question. Is it time to hit the panic button about the Jacksonville Jaguars? And the answer is hell no, absolutely not. Under no fucking circumstances. The Jaguars are an extremely talented team right now that's just not buttoned up. That's the problem. They don't have the details down yet. They aren't polished. Why? I don't know. Maybe they bought into their own offseason hype. I don't have that fucking answer. I'm not inside the building. But the good news is there's 14 fucking weeks left, which means they have got time to figure this shit out. They're just dealing with dumb, annoying shit, and all of it's fixable. They're tied for first in the league in drops, and they're tied with the Chiefs. And we know that the Jacksonville Jaguars wide receivers are much better than the Chiefs are. So that should figure it out. They got called for illegal formation twice. Calvin Ridley had 2 false starts. He's a fucking wide receiver. How does that happen? They let a fullback take a kickoff to the house, and that's probably never happened in the history of the NFL. And no, I'm not going to fact check it. I like my flair for the dramatic. Like, look at all of these things that happened just against the Texans. They all feel fixable.
Lawrence on 2nd and 9, floating one for Ridley. Oh, and he can't hang on. Is in at running back. Lawrence from the pocket. Off hands and incomplete. Catches a break. Lawrence with the throw. And there's Ridley. Loses the football and incomplete. Third quarter. Pressure was on. The pass off the hand. The mark from 51. And it's blocked by the Texans. Will Anderson Jr. with the block.
So in terms of their offensive execution, it should improve over the coming weeks as the season progresses. It does for the most part for all teams. Where the Jaguars should be worried is their offensive line isn't that good. I've been saying this since the start of the season, but that's what stands out right now as the Jacksonville Jaguars' weakness. That and they gave up some really big plays. But likely both of those things should be sorted out by the end of the season. So I'm not losing hope for this Jacksonville Jaguars team.